Ice floes exert millions of pounds of lateral force, threatening to crush steel like parchment. We begin our descent into the frozen unknown. So we must analyze how double-walled hulls and reinforced ice belts redirect this lethal energy away from the vessel's heart. We investigate the specific geometry of sloped bows that allow vessels to ride atop frozen sheets, defying the crushing weight of nature. Utilizing gravity to fracture the Arctic's grip, modern engineering turns the ship's own weight into a weapon against the ice. This is more than transport. It is a masterclass in survival, where every weld and angle determines the fate of the crew. A ship within a ship. The double-walled hull is our first line of defense against the crushing cold and lethal pressure. The strategic void between walls acts as a buffer, absorbing shocks that would snap a single layer of steel instantly. Forged in fire to survive the ice. We use high-tensile alloys that remain flexible at temperatures of 40 below zero. In the Arctic, rigidity is a weakness. Our hulls are designed to breathe and flex under immense pressure without cracking. Redundancy is life. If the outer shell is breached, the inner heart remains untouched, dry, and safe from the ocean. Every inch of weld is a promise. We use X-ray technology to ensure not a single microscopic crack threatens the integrity. Thermal barriers prevent the inner hull from becoming brittle, maintaining structural strength while the outside world freezes over. Dynamic ballast systems allow the ship to shift its weight, helping it roll out of the ice's deadly, tightening grip. Internal skeletons are reinforced with transverse frames, creating a cage of strength that defies the lateral force of the floes. This double-layered sanctuary is the result of decades of engineering, a fortress designed to thrive where nothing else can. The ice belt is a shield of armor, specifically thickened where the ship meets the frozen surface of the deep. It's not about taking the hit, it's about spreading the energy. The belt dissipates millions of tons of force across the frame.
Vertical ribs provide the spine. They prevent the hull from buckling when the Arctic tries to fold the ship like paper.
Longitudinal stringers tie the ship together, ensuring the entire vessel acts as one solid, unbreakable unit against the pressure. Advanced shock-absorbing materials sit behind the steel, turning a violent impact into a dull, manageable thud for the crew. Corrosion is the silent enemy. Our ice belts are coated in glass flake epoxy to resist the constant grinding of frozen salt. Even the texture matters. A smooth belt reduces drag, allowing the ship to maintain momentum when the ice gets thick. In some zones, the steel is over 50 millimeters thick. That's 5 times the strength of a standard ocean vessel. We predict the failure points before they happen. Simulation leads to a design that simply refuses to break.
This belt of armor is the difference between a successful mission and a catastrophic disaster in the heart of the North.
Traditional bows are built for speed. Arctic bows are built for dominance through deliberate, calculated geometric angles. We don't go through the ice, we go over it. The sloped bow allows the ship to climb the enemy with ease. Gravity is our greatest ally. The ship's own weight becomes a hammer, crushing the floes from the top down. By concentrating force at a single point, the wedge-shaped bow splits even the thickest multi-year ice with surgical precision. We reduce friction with water. High-pressure pumps create a lubricated path between the steel hull and the frozen frost. Below the surface, an ice knife continues the work, ensuring that broken pieces are pushed far away from the propellers. The hull's shape is rounded like an egg, preventing the ice from getting a grip and squeezing the ship upward. The bow's width is wider than the rest of the ship, carving a clear, safe path for the vessels following behind. Physics in action. We use the tensile weakness of ice against itself, snapping the frozen sheets with minimal energy. No matter the weather, the geometry remains constant.
Designs that bolt survive the high Arctic.
Specialized polymer coatings make our steel as slippery as ice itself, preventing the frozen ocean from grabbing hold. Arctic ice is as abrasive as sandpaper. Our coatings are designed to withstand years of constant, brutal grinding. By keeping the hull slightly above freezing, we prevent ice from bonding to the steel, keeping the ship mobile. The bubbler system creates a curtain of air, reducing friction and preventing the ship from becoming stuck in a freeze. Every surface is optimized. Total efficiency is the goal when you are thousands of miles from the nearest port. Active water wash systems clear away snow and slush, ensuring the bow always has a clean strike on the ice. We designed the hull to push ice downward and outward, utilizing the buoyancy of the water to clear our path. Innovation never stops. Every voyage provides data to make our coatings more durable and our hulls even faster. Beauty meets function. A perfectly coated hull is a sign of a ship ready for the world's harshest environment. Through the fog and the frost, our technology carries us forward, slippery and unstoppable. 360-degree thrust allows us to chew through ice in any direction, turning the massive ship into a precision tool. Our propellers are built from hardened stainless steel, capable of milling through thick ice like a giant industrial blender. Modern icebreakers can brake just as effectively in reverse, clearing a path for the convoys following in their wake. Raw power is essential. Our engines produce enough torque to push through ridges that would stop a city. Reinforced rudders and steering gear are protected by steel fins, ensuring we never lose the ability to guide our destiny. The future is digital. Real-time data allows captains to find the path of least resistance through the frozen sea. Survival isn't just for us. Modern hulls minimize noise and impact, protecting the fragile Arctic ecosystem we traverse. Human expertise and machine precision work in harmony to navigate the most dangerous waters on Earth. Every morning in the Arctic is a gift, made possible by the incredible engineering beneath our feet. Feel the power. The vibration is the sound of victory over the crushing weight of the frozen north. Behind the steel is the human spirit. Technology is the shield, but courage is the engine that drives us. We use every tool available to respect the power of the North, turning data into a safe passage. Every storm is a test. Every successful voyage is a victory for the brilliance of modern maritime engineering. We explore the last frontier, not by brute force, but by understanding the deep physics of our world. This is the art of survival. This is how we conquered the pressure. Engineering the impossible in the land of ice.